Hi, this is Lance Tarochione, technical agronomist with DeKalb Agro in West Central Illinois. Out here at a field of early planted Knox County soybeans. We've got two different planting dates we're looking at here this morning. The oldest planted beans out here went in actually March 10th, and they're just coming through. Farmer told me that he put them in a healthy 2 inches deep, might have been even a little deeper than that. He was concerned, didn't want them coming up too fast and maybe getting froze off. So these beans have been in the ground a little over a month, and we'll show you here in a minute. You can almost row them. The beans on the other side here, we're in the guest row right now. The other beans were planted April 6th, which is a fairly common early planted bean date for this part of the world. A lot of beans were planted on the 5th and 6th of April. And if you can kind of zoom in here and look, we've got some nice sprouts coming on these beans. These are actually 35 XF1s, fully treated fungicide and insecticide with Elevo, which if you're going to plant beans this early, that's the treatment you want. So these beans have got a nice start on them. Those have been in the ground actually a week today. And then if you look over here on the older planted beans, you can see several coming through. Cotyledon's just about to poke through on that one. That one's coming up right there. So these beans it's kind of nice. I'm glad he planted them as deep as he did, just as I'm gonna dig one up here and see how long the hypocotyl is on it. Just as a reminder that, you know, you can actually plant beans deeper than some people realize. And even though these beans went in as early as they did, you know, that was probably about 2 inches. You can see how long that bean elongated up through there. That is some cold, wet mud today. We've had about 3.5 to 4 inches of rain across a lot of this area, so it's kind of drying out nice here in these strips, but it is slimy, wet, cold mud underneath the surface. So just wanted to show you what these early planted beans look like. If you've got beans in the ground, I would not be terribly concerned about those beans. This bean has been in the ground for over a month, has been through some tough conditions, very healthy looking, clean white tissue. You know, really nothing wrong with that bean whatsoever. Got a nice root system on it. And we've got a possible freeze coming tonight, so that'll add some to his stress. But I think he's going to get a good stand in these beans, even though they were planted as early as March 10th, and I think these April 6th beans will achieve a good stand as well. Probably a little more worried about corn that's in the ground now than I am soybeans, but hopefully most of these crops will be able to achieve a good stand.